Mobile app developers know that creating ASO-optimized texts within strict character limits is a time-consuming process, and when localization is required, preparing culturally appropriate content for each language becomes a fully manual task. As you can see in mobile app stores, you have to select each language one by one and write titles, subtitles, and descriptions separately, all while respecting character limits and store guidelines. Applika solves this problem. Applika is an AI-powered tool that analyzes a GitHub repository and generates all the necessary texts required for mobile app stores. It localizes content for the selected language. It does not simply translate. While doing this, Applika also takes mobile store policies into account. For example, it detects whether the app includes ads, in-app purchases, or subscriptions. To analyze private repositories, users need to sign in with their GitHub account. After signing in with email, public repositories can also be analyzed by pasting the link. Users can choose the target marketplace, such as the App Store or Google Play. For this demo, we will analyze some open-source mobile applications. We paste the repository link and select the languages for text generation. The analysis may take a few minutes, so we wait for the process to complete. At the top, Gemini highlights policy-critical and ASO-relevant sections first. Then, store-specific texts are generated separately for the App Store and Google Play. At the bottom, there is also a visual design brief. Since generating images in exact store-required pixel sizes is not always possible, Applika provides a detailed visual brief instead, which can be used by designers or image generation tools. Now I sign in with my own GitHub account, because GitHub authentication is required to securely access private repositories. I paste the link of my private Flutter repository. This app performs AI-based face analysis and scoring. For example, this application includes in-app purchases. Applika correctly detects this in the policy section. Apple is very strict in such cases. They require terms of use and privacy policy links in the app description. As an example, these links are automatically added to the bottom of the description. We also verify that all generated texts comply with character limits, and there are no issues. When selecting a new language, Applika generates localized content after a short wait. Previous generations can be viewed from the user profile. Now let's briefly look at the technical side. We use Gemini 3 Pro for deep reasoning and code understanding. If quota limits are reached, the system automatically falls back to Gemini 3 Flash for low latency execution. Instead of sending the entire repository, we guide Gemini's reasoning by feeding only relevant files and structured analysis steps. In the GitHub service layer, we intentionally filter and select meaningful files. This results in faster analysis, lower token usage, and more accurate outputs. Applika uses a code-as-context approach. This requires deep reasoning capabilities that are only possible with next-generation models like Gemini 3. The application is built as a MERN-based web platform. MongoDB Atlas Free tier is used for storing project history, and Render Free tier is used for live deployment so judges can test the system in real time.